3 for 2, 2 plus 2 for 2, and 1 for 4 are among the prizes on tonight's 3, 2, 1. And now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Ted Rogers.
Whoa! Thank you. Yeah, right. Thanks very much. Thanks as always, and welcome to the big one, folks. It's 3, 2, 1, you're on the biggest game show on the box. Glad to have you with us tonight, as always. And a good theme for you tonight. We have Showstoppers as our theme. Great songs from the great shows, you know. Great shows like My Fair Lady. I have often walked down the street before, but now I run because it's safer. I love the one from the South Pacific. I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. Or as Paul Daniels' girlfriend says when she gives him a shampoo, I'm going to wash that hair right out of my man. OK, Paul. You'll like that, but not a lot. It's time now to come along and meet our rogue receptacle. That's our metal who gets very, very hot for our contestants, Dusty Bid. Here he is. Come on, Dusty. Yes. Very good, too. And what a nice get-up. You look very, very good there, Dusty, I must say. Just done up as a dancer for our Showstopper show. And give us an idea. What can you do, Dusty? Give us an idea. Show us. Got to be worth a round of applause, isn't it? Oh, yes. Wonderful. OK. Yes, he might be good at two-stepping, but he's also good at two-timing. Remember, he's the booby prize. If he's won, all our contestants take home is a brand-new dustbin. That is all they get. So let's meet the people, shall we? Without them, we just wouldn't have a show. Our contestants, here they are. Oh, Linda. Tan doesn't move, does it? Your tan stays forever. When you get a good suntan, it holds.
Gorgeous colour, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful dress as well. Who are couple number one?
All right, we have Gary Tigg and Kate Pearce from Welling Garden City in Herts.
Oh, great. Thanks very much indeed. And I'd like to point out to everybody at home that all our couples this evening are engaged couples. Gary Tigg and Kate. And Gary, you're a butcher, I see, yes?
That's right, yes.
And you also have another interest, don't you?
Yeah, I do a part-time DJing sort of job.
Butcher and a DJ? Yeah. So by day it's mince and ham, and at night it's Prince and Wham. That's good, isn't it? And Kate, I see you're an insurance clerk. You don't work at the disco too, though, did you? Help him out?
No, sometimes I go along, but more often than not I don't, because it just gets a bit boring, doesn't it?
Good that you're here. Let's have your question, shall we? Which one of those do you want to choose? 3, 2, or 1, which one? Any one will do. They're all pretty hard, aren't they? OK, you know we like you to answer alternately on this one, OK? Ladies first, we let you have one to start with. 2 ways we stop you. If you make a mistake, we'll run out of time. And if you don't know an answer, just say don't know, pass. I'll go on to your partner with the next question. At least you can build your score up that way. I must, however, accept the first answer or part of an answer you give me, so just be careful with guesses. Here we are. The question here is about first names that are shared by 2 people well known in the field of entertainment. We will give you 2 surnames of people who share a first name, and we want you to say what that first name is. So well-known people and their shared first names. Now, Barbara and Johns share the first name Glynis. All right? So we'll start you with that one. Barbara and Johns and...
Glynis.
Right. Joelle and Ocean.
Billy.
Conway and Abbott.
Pass.
Salis and Cushing.
Peter.
Dimbleby and Jason.
Pass.
Harry and Reynolds.
Bert.
No.
Oh.
No. Sorry. Debbie, Harry and Debbie Reynolds. It was Debbie... Bert, Harry. That would have been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Dimbleby and Jason was David Dimbleby, David Jason, of course. And Conway and Abbott, who was that? Yeah, Russ, you had to think about it too, didn't you? However, what have we got there? 3? Yes, you got £30. That's not a bad start. £30. Off you go with Linda. And, of course, we'll welcome couple number 2. And Caroline, hair up this week, huh?
Nice change.
Looks nice, doesn't it, folks, huh? Yes, oh, yes, all the fellas says yes, and you don't blame them. Anyway, who are couple number 2?
We have Bruce Jassy and Carolyn Jackson from Coventry.
Coventry, And Carolyn Jackson, Bruce Jassy.
That's right, yeah.
That's it. And you're a principal environmental health officer, yes?
For my sins, yes.
Yeah, what does that require you doing, Bruce?
Well, these days I'm just desk-bound, asking people to go out and do things on noisy neighbours or poor housing and stuff like that.
And sort of food, whether it's fit to eat and all that sort of thing?
I used to do that, yes.
You don't do that
That
anymore?
was fun, yes.
There's a lot of that, because, I mean, you go and you get all sorts of things in restaurants. I got a caterpillar on a piece of lettuce recently, and I said to the waiter, did you know there was a caterpillar? He said, yeah, didn't you hear me shout, grub up? And Carolyn, you're a bilingual secretary for a car company, yeah?
That's right,
Do you go abroad?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
But there's great cars around. You do with all sorts of cars, small ones, large ones, the lot.
We do, yeah.
Tell you the car I like. I like Kit, the one in Knight Rider. Do you? Do you like that car? Oh, it can talk, think, fight, fly. The other day it was completely bamboozled. A lady driver got in. Couldn't deal with that. Anyway, let's have your question, shall we? OK, Caroline, which one are you going to choose out of those two?
I'll take 3.
3. OK, Bruce, fair enough. Same procedure, remember. Answer alternately. And so if you don't know an answer, say pass or don't know. OK, the question here is about first names that are shared by two people well known in the field of entertainment. We will give you 2 surnames of people who share a first name, and we want you to say what that first name is. So well-known people and their shared first names. Hagman and Grayson share the first name Larry. We'll start you with that one. Hagman and Grayson and...
Larry.
Right. Craig and Richard.
Pass.
Manilow and Humphreys.
Barry.
Mitchell and Beattie.
Warren.
Chamberlain and Claderman.
Richard.
Scott and Wogan.
Terry.
Yates and Wilcox.
Paula.
Newley and Hancock.
Tony.
Miles and Cribbins.
Bernard.
Chaplin and Drake.
Charlie.
Yes, indeed. Not bad at all. One you didn't know. Yeah, good riffle for you. Well done. Only one you didn't know was couple number 2 there. It was number 2. Craig and Richard was Wendy. That's the one we wanted. 9 there gives you £90 and a very good start. Lovely. Off you go with Carolyn. Let's say hello to couple number 3. OK, Linda, hello, couple number 3.
All right, we have Merv Heron and Louise Garriock from Tiptree near Colchester.
I see. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know that. I've got mates that live at Colchester, all around that area. Is that right? Garriock, is that how you say it?
Yes.
And Merv Heron. And Merv, you're a chef on a standby boat.
That's correct.
What's
yes.
that?
Standby boats, they go out and stay alongside oil rigs.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
big business. How many do you cater for, then?
Oh, no, it's only the crew of 7.
I see.
But we wait for
Must get a bit rough
survivors.
out there on the seas, huh?
Can do.
From time to time?
Yeah.
I mean, it must be much nicer to know that it was the sea that put the people off their food and not your cooking, wouldn't it? Great. And Louise, you're a barmaid in your father's pub, yes?
Yes,
And whereabouts
I
is
am.
that?
It's in Malden in Essex.
And your ambition here is to run a pub together. I've got the perfect name for it, you know, bearing in mind the rough seas that you think about with all those guys on that sea. The Green Man. That'd be ideal, wouldn't it? OK, let's have your questions, shall we? Thanks a lot, Linda. The last envelope, of course, means that's the one for you, all right? But you will get the free choice in the next round, so good luck to you. Again, the question is about first names that are shared by 2 people well known in the field of entertainment. We will give you 2 surnames of people who share a first name, and we want you to say what that first name is. So well-known people and their shared first names. Bolam and Villiers share the first name James. We'll start you with that one. Bolam and Villiers and...
James.
Wall and Bygraves.
Max.
Holly and Greco.
Pass.
Jarvis and Shaw.
Martin.
Tyler and Langford.
Bonnie.
Nimmo and Waring.
Derek.
Lyndon and Agatha.
Pass.
Blair and St Clair.
Isla.
Williams and Connor.
Pass.
And Carlin and Stoppard.
Miriam.
Right, Miriam was right. Right on the buzzer there, good for you. Williams and Connor was Kenneth. Lyndon and Agatha was Jenny. And Holly and Greco was...
Buddy.
Buddy, you got it now, but you haven't done too bad. You got 7 there, £70 you got. Nice. OK, so at the end of the first round of the quiz, we got couple number 1, that's Gary and Kate on £30. Couple number 3, Merv and Louise, they're on £70. In the lead at the moment are couple number 2, Bruce and Carolyn, £90 they've got. That's nice. OK, second round questions from Linda. Which one are you going to take this time? You get the free choice. Number 3, says Louise. OK, so good for £70 for each correct answer. And again, a jolly good luck to you. This question is about American terms and their English equivalents. We will give you a word which is used in a particular sense in America, and we want you to give the equivalent word that is used in this country. So American words and their English equivalents. The American used the word closet for cupboard. We'll start you with that one. Closet and...
Cupboard.
Right. Candy. What are we?
Sweets.
Pantyhose.
Knickers.
In fact, it's not knickers, Louise. It's tights, unfortunately. Yes, you knew that. You wear them, don't you? We can never get through them, can we, fellas? However, I'm sorry about that. Yes, it is tights. That's the one we wanted. But you've got 2 there, so what does that give you? £140. There you are. Not to worry. Off you go with Linda. As we welcome back, couple number 2. Bruce and Carolyn. Which one are you going to choose out of those 2? You take it. They don't want to choose. Well done, Bruce. You go for number 1, and you're going for £90 for each correct answer. Same question about American terms and their English equivalents. We will give you a word which is used in a particular sense in America, and we want you to give the equivalent word that is used in this country. So American words and their English equivalents. Now, the Americans use the phrase pocketbook for a handbag. We'll start you with that one. Pocketbook and...
Handbag.
Elevator.
Lift.
Freeway.
Pass.
Checking account.
Pass.
Billfold.
Pass.
Kerosene.
Petrol.
No, it's not petrol, it's paraffin. That's how close it is, Bruce. I know, it's sorry, but we do have to accept the right answer and the first answer. I'm afraid it was paraffin. Paraffin, no, it's not really that one. Never mind, what else? Billfold was a wallet. Checking account was a current account. And freeway was a motorway. We have enough of those. So you've got £180. OK, off you go with Carolyn. Let's welcome back couple number 1. OK. Thanks, Linda. Last envelope. That means that's the one for Kate and Gary. OK. And it's for £30 for each correct answer. The question is about American terms and their English equivalents. We will give you a word which is used in a particular sense in America, and we want you to give the equivalent word that is used in this country. So American words and their English equivalents. The Americans use the phrase jump rope for skipping rope. We'll start you with that one. Jump rope and...
Skipping rope.
Zip code.
Pass.
Hood of a car.
Pass.
Game of checkers. What do we call checkers?
Pass.
Yard. What would we say for a yard?
Meter.
No. It's a garden, actually. The yard is the garden. Yes. You see. Sorry, yeah, you're confused. Not to worry. Game of checkers is a game of drafts. And the hood of a car, what's that? Yeah, that's the bonnet. And the zip code is a postal code. That's how easy that one was. So never mind, you've still only got the £30, but never mind, it's better than a smack in the mouth. Give them a round of applause, will you? Stay there with us. Don't go, come and stay here. Oh, dear. OK, so at the end of this week's quiz, we have couple number 1, that's Gary and Kate. They've got £30. We have couple number 3, Merv and Louise. They've got £140. But the winners of our quiz this week, couple number 2, Bruce and Carolyn, £180 they have. Oh, dear. Well, it's been very low scoring all round, and I do say this each week. It's not so easy when you're standing here. Mind you, this is one part of the show. It's even harder in the next part of the show, but you've been a super couple. Haven't they been nice, folks? Yeah, they've been great. There's your ceramic dusty bin. I'm sure you're going to enjoy him. Thanks so much for coming. And you two, all the very best. You stay there and enjoy the rest of the show. We'll be back after the break, and don't forget the viewer's question. You'll see in a couple of minutes. 3, 2, 1. Don't go far. OK, it's part 2 of 3, 2, 1, and Showstoppers, remember, is our theme this week. And we have Merv and Louise, who are from Tiptree, where they make the jam, yeah, who are playing in this part of the show against Bruce and Carolyn, who are from Coventry. Now, folks, you know what happens here. We're going to show you 3 items. At the end of each one of the items, one of our guests will come here to the table, leave a clue object, and they'll read you a rhyme. When there are 3 here on the table, you've got to choose one to reject if you're going to be the lucky couple who gets through the elimination question. Off we go, then. Item number 1 of Showstoppers. And we have a wonderful array for cabaret, because we're going to have the number from that great musical, Willkommen, and we welcome Michael Staniforth.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Fremde, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, bleibe, reste, stay. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Im Cabaret, oh Cabaret, to Cabaret. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, Ladies und Gentlemen, comment ça va? Do you feel good? Ich bin euer Conferencier, je suis votre compère. I am your host und sage willkommen, bienvenue, welcome in Cabaret, oh Cabaret, to Cabaret. And now presenting the cabaret girls. Heidi, Christina, Marlena, Helga, Betty und Inga.
Happy to see you. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Friend, étranger, stranger.
Hello, stranger.
Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté.
Enchanté, madame.
Happy to see you, fly my rest stay.
You're again. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. In cabaret, en cabaret, to cabaret.
That's it, Michael. Well done. Super. Great. Well, of course, not from that makeup, of course. You've never done cabaret before, have you? Or that
No, unfortunately,
Terrific.
no.
But, of course, the kids will remember from your Rent-A-Go series, of course.
That's right,
It's lovely to have you with us. What are you going to leave the folks as a clue here?
Well, how about a piece of sandpaper?
Sandpaper? That's the clue. All right. And let's have the rhyme.
Right. I, in going, am biased in favour. A score plus one gives 3 to savour.
That's all there is to that. Not a great deal, and it's the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Staniforth. Thank you, Michael. Good luck. Little chat going on here, Merv. What do you reckon? Any idea on that one?
He thinks it's a dinner service.
21p dinner service.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's good. He thinks that he knows what that is. What do you think, Bruce? Any idea?
Possibly sand and holidays.
Oh, great. That's good. Yeah.
Sandpaper, yeah.
Yes, well, you can either eat or go abroad or whatever you want to do. Anyway, that's the first one. We haven't got to worry too much about that right now. 3 on the table, then you've got to worry. We'll go on and have item number 2 of our wonderful Showstopper show. And here's a great number, actually, from a great musical, Bubbling Brown Sugar. We've chosen Storm and Monday Blues, and the lady who made that show her own, Helen Gels, is with us.
Stormy Monday, Tuesday's just as bad. You know they call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. You hear me, honey? Now Wednesday's worse, Thursday is so sad. But the eagle flies on Friday, Saturday I go out to play. Myself a real good time. You know the eagle flies on Friday. Saturday I go out to play, and I let all my hair down. And when it comes to Sunday morning, I go to church and I pray. This is what I say. I say, Lord, have mercy on me, 'cause I sure need it, honey. I say, Lord, have mercy on me. I said, Lord, have mercy, my heart's in misery.
stop meeting like this. Hey, smashing that. And, of course, you did that, as I said in the intro, in the show, of course. So what have you been up to recently?
Just got back from America.
Again?
No,
Yeah, busy lady, which is nice. Thank you very much for coming back up here to Yorkshire. And what are you leaving them as a clue?
A champagne bottle.
Oh, an empty champagne bottle, eh? OK, and what does the rhyme say?
Says, something borrowed, but we hope no blues. A celebration here to choose.
Yeah, another short one there. Ladies and gentlemen, Helen Gelser. Thanks, Helen. Good luck. Bye-bye, love. Quite a bit of chat going on. Or what do you say, Merv, this time, no?
I reckon that's something to do with a wedding.
Uh-huh.
I think so, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, one more on the table, then you've got to make up your minds, OK? Let's get back to our Showstoppers show. And our next number is a revival from a great show that did big box office. That was 42nd Street. We're in the Money is the number. We're in luck because we have our wonderful Brian Rogers dancers, and Tim Flavin is here.
We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. We're in the money, the skies are sunny. Old man depression, you are through, you done us wrong. We never see a headline about a red line today. And when we see the landlord, we can look that guy right in the eye. We're in the money, come on my honey. Let's spend it, lend it, send it, rolling along. Gone are my blues and gone are my tears. I've got good news to shout in your ears. The silver dollar has returned to the fold. With silver you can turn your dreams to gold. We're in the money, come on my honey. Let's spend it, lend it, send it, rolling along.
What an energetic guy he is. Marvellous, Tim. He's terrific, really terrific. And listen, I mean, we know you did On Your Toes, of course.
That's right.
And you're going to do something totally different now, aren't you, on stage?
Yeah, a little change of pace.
What are you doing?
Doing a Terence Rattigan play called While the Sun Shines.
Smashing. Is that what you're leaving as the clue?
That's
here?
right, the star.
The star is the clue, and may we have the rhyme, please?
All right, here we go. It's time to pull the big one in. You're in the money if this is the win.
That is the third one on the table, and we're going to thank Tim Flavin. Good luck, Tim. Have a good play. Have a good night. Now, what do you say? Any idea?
That's the bin.
All right, you think that's the bin. You've just said that. OK. These I can read again, the other two, remember, because these, we now have three on the table. The first one came in, item number 1. Michael Staniforth brought you the sandpaper. He said, I, in going, am biased in favour. A score plus 1 gives 3 to savour. All right. Item number 2 was a champagne bottle from Helen Gelser, who said, something borrowed, but we hope no blues. a celebration here to choose. So we have 3 on the table. You have to choose one to reject if you get through the question. So what are you going to go for? I wonder. You're all unanimous. You are, aren't you? Oh, yeah. That's going to go then, yes? Whoever gets through the question? Yes. Good luck to you. Here is the question. Put your hands, please, beside that button there. Not over it, Bruce. I saw that. Just beside the button. When you think you know the answer, you hit the button and answer. If you're wrong, I have to offer it to the other couple, all right? Good luck to you. Here it is. This is an English actress. She starred as Sally Bowles in the West End production of Cabaret. She stars with her husband, Michael Williams, in the situation comedy... Merv hit the button, came up first. You answered. Sorry, what is it?
Judi Dench.
Judi Dench, absolutely right. There you go. Oh, yeah. That is why... That's why I am just so pleased we have this electronic device. You can't argue with that. You did sort of shout before, and I would have had to, however, not to worry. You are through, which means we do have to say goodbye to Bruce and Carolyn right now. Linda's here with the money. How much was it, Linda?
£180.
That's not too bad, is it? £180, plus, of course, the ceramic that you've in, and the consolation prize. Take a look over at Caroline there. She has for you a 62-piece canteen of cutlery in traditional King's pattern. There is a canteen of cutlery. Bruce, all the best to you. Carolyn, take care. And jolly good luck. Give them a round of applause. Thanks a lot for being such nice contestants. Lovely. Well, you can't believe it, Louise, can you? You can't believe it. Now, well, at least we do know what we're going to reject, don't we? When we come back after the break, the star is going to be rejected. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes to see just what that is. See you then. It's part 3 of 3, 2, 1, Showstoppers, our theme, and this is our last couple. They've got through to where the big prizes are. Merv and Louise, who are from Tiptree, near Colchester, and we know what you've rejected, don't we? It's the star. And we know what it is, don't we?
I don't know.
Well, they do. They told you. What is it? They'll step in. You see, that's what it is. It's going to be rejected anyway. That has to go. Star came in item number 3 from Tim Flavin, and he said, it's time to pull the big one in. You're in the money if this is the win. So... are we in the money? Are we lucky? Let's see. Tim brought you the star and said it's time to pull the big one in, so this could be the big star prize. You're in the money if this is the win. So win this and you're really onto a winner. The star was certainly a connection. Tonight's star prize, the Vauxhall Nova. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Now how do you feel? Oh, how do you feel? They're the ones that did it, huh? Oh, dear, what a shame. Was it just too obvious, maybe? Is that why you went for it straight away?
That's maybe what it was,
Yes, you never quite know, do you? Never quite know with our rhymes, unfortunately, but it has been rejected, so thank you very much, Linda. Take it away. It's got to go. Oh, my. Never mind, there's a long way to go yet. We're going to go on and have item number 4. Time now for a record-breaking British musical, Jesus Christ Superstar. I Don't Know How to Love Him is going to be sung by somebody who certainly knows how to sing them. Marty Webb.
I don't know how to love him, what to do, how to move him. I've been changed, yes, really changed. In these past few days, when I've seen myself, I seem like someone else. I don't know how to take this. I don't see why he moves me. He's a man, he's just a man. And I've had so many men before what's it all about? Don't you think it's rather funny? I should be in this position. I'm the one who's always been so calm, so cool. No lover's fool, running every show. He scares me so. What's it all about? Yet if he said he loved me, I'd be lost, I'd be frightened. I couldn't cope, just couldn't cope. I'd turn my head, I'd back away. I wouldn't want to know. He scares me so, I want him so. I love him so.
We're back here with 3 on the table. Any idea what that one is that Marty just brought in?
No, it sounds like an anagram.
What one do you like to hear again out of these two? You
This
can hear
one,
one
I
again.
think. Yeah, the sandpaper.
All right, sandpaper, yes. That came in, of course, item number 1 from Michael Staniforth, who said, I, in going, am biased in favour. A score plus 1 gives 3 to savour. So, okay. Why? Don't fancy that one.
I think with an empty bottle, I think it might be you chuck an empty bottle out, but it's probably not.
Which one's going
Yeah,
this time?
that one. Your choice.
Okay.
No.
Okay, your choice. Is it your choice, Murph? Yes? Okay, you're going to reject the bottle then, okay? Okay, oh, look at it, look. Item number 2. This came in from Helen Gelser. A champagne bottle, something borrowed, but we hope no blues. A celebration here to choose. Now, what do we have? Helen brought you a champagne bottle, which admittedly was empty. She said, something borrowed, but we hope no blues. Something borrowed, something blue relates to weddings, as you suggested, but no blues here, so this must be a good prize. A celebration here to choose. And what a celebration, because this prize was aimed at tonight's contestants, or as I said earlier on, we're all engaged couples. You're right. Just take a look as we were going to help out with the wedding. Have a look at this.
And what a help. Dress half for the groom and wedding dress for the bride, together with flowers for the whole wedding party and the reception. There, we'll provide 3 cases of champagne and the cake, and we'll also pay £750 towards the cost of the reception itself. And to take you to the reception, and of course to the ceremony, a period Rolls-Royce car for a wedding in style.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, Louise, you were nearly right, weren't you? What a prize. You see, with the prizes on 3, 2, 1, there's always that little bit extra. And I'm sure that would have taken a lot off the old bill at that particular time, wouldn't it? Sensational prize. Thank you very much. Take it away. It's got to go. Thank you. Oh, dear. Well, now, one more on the table, and we're down to the final 3. And, of course, we know that Dusty Bimble will be one of those, so start thinking very, very hard if you can. And we will go on and have item number 5 of our marvellous Showstoppers theme. And here is a marvellous guy with a marvellous song from a recent West End hit, Les Miserables. Bring Him Home sings Colm Wilkinson.
the sun I might have known. If God had granted me a son, the son must die one by one. How soon they fly on and on, and I am old and will be
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Wasn't that absolutely superb? Marvellous. And congratulations on all the big success with the show.
Thank you very much.
It's been a great big hit, isn't it, huh?
Yeah, it's very, very popular. It's the hit of the West End.
So I understand. I haven't been yet, which is to my discredit. I've got to go and see the show. Yeah. And it's not easy to get in. You were telling me something about getting in.
I was having a sly look at the front of house of the theatre the other night because I haven't seen it. You don't like to go out and start looking at yourself in the pictures.
No, right.
And this tout came up. The biggest sign of success in the West End are the touts selling tickets.
That's right.
And he says, "You want to buy a ticket, Gavner?" I said, "No, not particularly." He says, "Tomorrow night, Saturday night?" I says, "Well, wait a minute, a good one, bad one?" He said, 100 quid, what? £100.
100 quid for a ticket?
I said, "You see that guy in the picture?" He said, "Well, that's me." And he said, "Keep up the good work, Gav.
Lovely.
Get a fortune."
Smash it, smash it. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Superb and an absolutely marvellous number, that. What are you going to leave them as the clue here? What is that?
My music.
My music, okay. And the rhyme says what, Con?
The rhyme is, "You'll be the show itself with this left on the shelf."
There you are. That'll make you think of something else, I'm pretty sure. Ladies and gentlemen, Colm Wilkinson. Congratulations, Colm. Good luck. Bye-bye. Cheers. Good luck. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Now you're thinking about that. I heard you buzzing about that one as well, didn't you? So, any idea about that?
It might be Music Central.
It'll be the show itself.
Be the show. Might be a television.
Stack system on the
Might be anything, mightn't it? You can hear one of these two again, remember? So, which one would you like to hear? The pillar box or the sandpaper? Which one? You just hear it, you know. You don't have to make up your mind of rejecting. You want to hear this one? Okay, the pillar box came in item number 4 from Marty Webb, who said, first class, the last, parcel and out. The rest may be taken in safety, no doubt. So, 3 on the table. 1 we know is Dusty Bin. Some marvellous prizes have gone tonight. You say oh, Louis says oh, you say this. What do you say? Huh? Oh, yeah, oh.
All right, then.
Well, they've been very good before, remember? They've given you some great advice, haven't you? They only got rid of the car for them, that's all. Oh, dear, the star prize. But,
OK,
you want to get rid of that? Merv, yes, that's all right with you? He's thinking about it now.
Yeah,
so,
go on, take it away.
Is that OK?
Yeah.
You want to take it away, yes?
Yeah.
OK, and that's all right with you, of course, isn't it? Oh, yeah, again. Great judges. This is going to be rejected. He's closing his eyes. I'm not opening it.
Work it out.
Well, what are you going to do? That's going to go. OK, you're rejecting then the sandpaper. Came in item number 1 from Michael Staniforth, who said, I, in going, am biased in favour. A score plus 1 gives 3 to savour. OK, so let's have a look and see exactly what it is. Michael brought you the sandpaper. That could mean a holiday or perhaps a connection with sawdust. He said, I, in going, am biased in favour. Going, perhaps another holiday connection there. A score plus 1 gives 3 to savour. A score should be 20, plus 1 gives you 21. Well, how can 21 give you 3? Well, 21 days gives you 3 weeks, and you've been savouring the delights of the country hidden in the first line of the rhyme there, the Gambia. Yes, it's a holiday.
Yes, indeed, it is Gambia, the smallest yet one of the most beautiful countries in West Africa. Your hotel has the highest of standards of comfort and luxury, and for your sunbathing, well, there's either the poolside or the beach. The local crafts give plenty of opportunity for souvenir hunters, and you may decide to take a trip into the Abuko Nature Reserve while wildlife abounds. With a splendid selection of native music, dancing and costume, this holiday also offers a glimpse of a part of Africa the tourist rarely sees.
And I'm afraid these tourists will never see. Well, not this particular time anyway. What a wonderful prize that was. And I'm sure you'd have loved that, wouldn't you?
I would.
See, didn't you give them great advice again? Oh, you're saying it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Well, I'm afraid we're at the point I never really like. We have the final 2 on the table, and of course we do know that Dusty Bin is one of these 2. We got the pillar box and my music. OK, the pillar box came in item number 4 from Marty Webb. Listen carefully. She said, first class, the last parcel and out. The rest may be taken in safety, no doubt. That's what Marty Webb said. Item number 5, Colm Wilkinson brought you my music and said, you'll be the show itself with this left on the shelf. So?
Because the show is Les Miserables, isn't it? And that you'll be left on the shelf.
Go on, you tell him. There's a lot of buzzes going around here, but no one's talking to you right now.
Be left on the shelf. And Les Miserables, isn't it? The show is my music.
Is that what it was, says Merv? Well, there you go. What one's going to go?
That one.
All right. Louis says that one. And what do you say, Merv? OK?
I go along with it.
You go along with it? Well, I hope you do. You're engaged, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So it's going to go, is it? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Louise, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, then you're going to... Yeah. My music brought in item number 5 from Colm Wilkinson. You'll be the show itself, he said, with this left on the shelf. So, what do we have for you this time? We know what we want to have for you this time, but it doesn't want to come out. That's what it doesn't want to do. OK, Colm brought you his music and said, you'll be the show itself. Remember, his music came from the show Les Miserables, with this left on the shelf. Well, if you'd left this on the table, your hopes have been on the shelf, because it's Dusty Bin, yes! Well, the relief here is quite amazing, and I'm afraid, my friends, you've been rejected, so do your little tap dance and away you go. Take him away, please. Merv says it's too much, and you know what they advise you to get rid of, don't you? Yes, they've all gone a little quiet. Would you like the bin, the lot of you? Oh, dear. Well, at least we know it's a good prize that goes home with you tonight, and of course you've rejected some fabulous prizes tonight. A shame, never mind. You're going home with a good one, and the pillar box was brought in by Marty Webb, item number 4, who said, first class, the last, parcel and out. The rest may be taken in safety, no doubt. Well, it's safe to say we know it's a good prize. OK, Marty brought you the pillar box, a connection with post, she said, first class, the last, parcel and post. Now, each of those also have a connection with post, so 4 post. I heard you chatting about that a little while ago. And the rest may be taken in safety, no doubt. 4 post and the rest not only taken in safety, but a lot of comfort, particularly for when you get married. Take a look at this.
This superb classical design brass bed, complete with drapes, duvet and bed linen from one of Britain's leading designers, comes together with 2 matching bedside tables and these elegant table lamps. They bring, we think, more than a touch of luxury to any bedroom.
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. And after Dusty Bin, everything is acceptable. What a prize. Let's go and get it. Off you go. Have a look at that. Oh, yeah. What a fabulous prize. Mind you, we got that close. It could nearly have been Dusty Bin. If you'd have listened to them, it might have been tonight. But it's a great prize. You got a house. You just bought a house, ain't you?
Yes.
Yeah? And is that going to go in?
It'll be lovely.
If you've got to knock walls down, that's going to go in. However, you got money you won in the quiz. And Linda, what was that?
£140.
Well, 140. There you are. How to buy another couple of bits. Hey, Louise, congratulations. Thank you. All the luck in the world. And Merv, you too. Thanks very much indeed. Thanks to all of our guests, and thank you for watching. Until we see you next week, take care. Have a good week. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
If you like prizes, mullets and using your body and your brain, then Pat Sharp will be right up your street. On an electric go-kart, no doubt. Funhouse from 10 o'clock tonight. And that'll be followed by Darkness, Danger and Dungeons. I hope you don't have a nightmare.